Bursars. Welcome to the Grand Bursars, the city's financial heart. Though not a gnome, my superiors have authorized me to help you as best I can. We can offer loans, property development opportunities, and oversight on investments made with us. Now, what can I do for you? For a loan, we will lend you a sum that must be repaid in a week's time, or we will be forced to collect by other means. We can help develop any property you might own in Odessa if you wish.
In other words, we'll beat the shit out of you.
Invest money. We will allocate it as we deem wise. And if you're lucky, you will gain earnings.
Ah, but good.
I see. Have a pleasant day.
Nothing that I need from there.
This won't do. This won't do at all. Profits haven't been up since... Oh, yeah, excuse me. You're the courier, yes? Good. You're early. We can begin at once.
Begin what exactly?
Why, the delivery to the Motus Mining Branch office in the Hollowlands. Now, it seems we've misplaced our copy. So you'll have to reclaim the handbook from our old headquarters in Apotir. I need someone to go to the Motus headquarters in Apotir and recover a handbook, then deliver it to the Motus headquarters in the Hollowlands. Good. Should go to the old Motus mining offices in Apotir. Once you've found the book, bring it to a poor buyer. Many have sought shelter from war within our walls. We have offered what we can to these outsiders, who built the city in exchange. I am the head clerk of Motus Mining's home office. We're so important, the Bursars even gave me a chest in their vault. Though privately controlled, we're significant enough to be integrated into several municipal services. The Bursars finances our expeditions now. The walls are the center of Odessa's labors. Every gnome gladly dedicates his or her life to the furthering of our great civilization. Fine.
Not really sure I want to help Motus Mining after what they pulled off in Apotir.
Yes?
Don't need any of that. There's a lot of chests here. Holy shit. Not gonna waste any time on that right now.
Yes. What?
Okay. Those require specific keys. Got it.
What? Keep your hands to yourself. Yes. Yes. Welcome to the Bursars.
Okay, let's get out of here for now. I have a feeling like we're gonna have to gain access to at least a few of those chests later.
Oh. It's been a while since someone actually came up to talk with Harriet. What's needed? If you've means, the city's a nice enough place to be. Markets and the Arcadium have all the items you might ever need. It's nicer than the Hospitalis quarters, that's for sure. When I buy something there, I try to make it last. Yes, I'm brother to Nerit and Gwenfir. Keep my head down, pretty much. Don't need anything gutting me while I sleep. Used to be rather nice, actually. Proper quarters for the workers of the city. Now, Reddle's the only thing keeping us from ripping each other to shreds. Right.
His brothers sound like very charming people. Okay, going for a while. Boxer rack. Oh, we already talked to boxer rack. We've got a trainer. Okay, so we've got a few people here who are actually named NPCs, so... Behold, the Titan!
Always happy to see a new face. Been some time since we've had a new arrival. I came to Odessa with my brother Harriet and my sister Gwenfear. We were only children when we had to flee the fires of war, but here we are. I know how to make a door open when it doesn't want to, if that's what you're asking. Pretty useful in a city with a few secrets.
Let's go. Oh. I do need at least a skill of 4.
Most don't want to live here, but we Wiles have been refugees since the Tuatha first attacked. We're just happy to stop running. Odessa is different from Rathir. Everything about this city is planned, all its details already known. Rathir was built so haphazardly it'd keep surprising you. Wretched curs, all of them. If it weren't for my siblings, I'd be fighting them even now. So long.
Oh, it's too bad we can't get lockpicking training from this guy.
Have half a coin for Ara. Sirius isn't feeling well enough to work, and I reckon I could eat today. Isn't anything special to me. What Mum and Dad always told me at any rate. But I keep after my sister Sirius as best I can. The gnomes got quite a jewel, this city, and they aren't looking to get our grubby handprints on it. The quarters have two kinds of folk. Those that work the scaffolds, and those that beg. You eat just as well either way. Finally.
You are about as nice as that lady in the Radiant Raiment shop in Solitude in Skyrim.
Yeah?
By which I mean, really? Like, what does it take to say have a good day?
What's needed?
That's rack.
Heard the Arcadium has walls of books for sale. And a gem crafted itself.
Aye? Yeah? We've no clean mugs and no clean beds. There's no tavern business running today.
Why not?
The rat's den of Odessa, if ever there were one. Few joys we outsiders can afford. So I keep the swill cheap as I can. Half of the poor folks in this place can't wipe their own asses after a day of work. My swill's the only thing that keeps them smiling half the time. Nice to have a peaceful place in this desert. Got bandits raising hell in Apatir, Jotun in Menethir, and just great stretches of nothing in the Hollowlands.
Alright, do you have lockpicks? Yes, you do. I like you.
Good.
Hello? The guest of Sandstone Villa, I presume. These gnomes do like to believe that everyone ignores their whispers. What's needed? And I thought only the Fae were capable of taming Datia's wilds. Seems the gnomes are adamant about raising the city here. These are where we labourers may keep after ourselves when not working. Part home, part camp, part poorhouse. I've been a lot of things in my life. Farmer, warrior, scholar. I've done things for pay that I'm not proud of. I suppose this life is my penance. Good day.
What is it?
These people all sound very happy and joyful.
Yes? By
By the gods, it feels good to take a moment to talk. I've been working so long, I know how an orc feels. Came here with my brothers, Nerit and Herit, after our home got burned down on the Twilly coast. Gnomes will protect us from the Tuatha. They've got to. It's the home for outsiders in the city. Well, save for Sandstone Villa. I hear it's nice in there, not crowded and dirty. Such a beautiful land. I'd like to go back, but it seems like we're stuck here for now. They're below, in the belly of the crater. The buildings almost look like they float on the water. Beasts of burden. Don't they have them where you're from? A place of cinders and ghosts. It's where the Tuatha made landfall on the plains of Erethel all those years ago. Nothing left there now. Just me and the twins, Nerit and Herit, grew up in the plains of Erethel in Culm until the war came. We lost our home, our parents, but made it here. Pleasant journey.
What is it? Spent a day working the scaffolds, and I can't help but wonder where the gnomes are getting all this lumber. Finally.
Oh yeah, such luxurious sleeping arrangements.
Haven't seen you around. New to the quarter? Been sick so long I haven't seen anyone new in a while. Just another refugee of this horrible war. Ara and I were the only ones from my village that got out safely. Lost everything in that war. Lost our parents, our farm. All I have left is my sister Ara, and I'm just a burden on her now. We had to start a new life for ourselves here, but soon after we arrived, I got sick, and Ara had to support me. I'm just happy that for once in our lives, Ara and I no longer have to keep running. There's a place for us to wait, to rest, to recoup. Very well.
I hope you're gonna feel better soon, Cirrus. Okay, but we need to go back up here because there was actually an area that we didn't check out yet.
Yes?
Over here. Nothing that looks like it's gonna be important.
Well, after all that effort I put into my letter, looks like I've got a nibble. Many welcomes. I won't waste your time. You want to know who's watching you in this city? Then help me out. Aye? Well, let's tend to the work set before us, and then I'll tell you how to get in contact with the observers of Sandstone Villa. I admit I tend to run things for the humans in Alfar and Odessa, but the gnomes know well enough to keep us segregated. They house us, clothe us, feed us, but they never planned on keeping a bunch of refugees on their coin in their buildings. So they keep things bad enough to hope we'll leave, and we can't do anything to improve our station. You, however, can. The gnomes are planners. They plan their cities like they plan their days and lives, with no room for error. So when the unwashed masses fleeing war and drought and famine arrive on their doorstep, they make a few new laws. We receive aid in return for staying out of the way. But the minute they put you differently from us, they put you in a position to act on our behalf. I'm a man of sizable wealth. Maybe not all the gnomes are interested in coin, but enough of them are. When I heard that Sandstone Villa was being reserved, I had to know why. As it turns out, it was for you. The gnomes have a saying, the one that bears leadership does so on a gilded throne. I run things in these quarters. To do so at my best, I need to make sure I'm provided for. So I've done just that.
Mm-hmm.
Good. There are a couple of more pressing concerns that we've had to deal with lately. They're spelled out on the petition wall in the main hall. Attend to them, and then we'll see about helping you. The gnomes built this place for their achievements. Don't mistake that. If you're valuable to them, you're in. And if you're not, you're out of luck. The gnomes gave us the quarters and told us it was this or the wastes, so we had to make it work. I had to make it work. I knew a thing or two about keeping coins. Didn't take long for me to earn more than any of these poor sods could hope. Gnomes didn't like that. Let's just say I had my ear to the ground and learned that someone important was staying in Sandstone Villa. Someone of means. There's a board in the quarters where the people make petition. Ablier keeps the board. Speak with him if you have more questions. So long.
Well, answer 2 petitions.
Yes?
We can probably do that. Okay, now I just gotta figure out how to get out of here again. For the Long Road enjoys independence from the jurisdiction of Edessa. It relies on divine and local providence to deal with threats and problems. To all passers-by that can help, please answer these petitions. Redistributing wealth. The human and alpha merchants of the Arcadium are respected and affluent figures in the city, but they refuse to aid their brothers and sisters in the hospitalis quarters with charity or cheaper custom. Please, with some kind soul, convince them to have pity on the poor and meek. Aplier will see the kind soul rewarded. Take. Delivering a message. Eskla Tyner has been held in the Edessa prison for weeks just for stealing a loaf of bread, and have forbidden us from speaking with him. Please someone deliver this letter of our love and well wishes to him in the prison without attracting the Praetorians. Our player will see to a reward. Not sure if we can get this done, but sure. The gnomes have seized what little we could send to help the armies in Mercenshire, holding them in the armory. Destroy them all. If the beleaguered armies can't have them, no one can. Reward 150 gold. Damn.
Look, not much of a converser. Just bleed and leave me alone, right? Things used to be better here. Now Apatier's looking like the better option, thanks to you. I heard what you did. Thanks. I hear you helped start cleaning it up. I'm sure you have the people's thanks for that. Used to do a tour or two as an archer with some mercenaries. They turned to banditry and I just turned to ale.
Probably better than banditry.
Ain't the Sandstone Villa from what I hear. But I've slept in worse places, I can promise you that. Ain't good at much, but I don't need to be noticed if I ain't looking to be. For a bit of coin, I can teach anyone to be the same. Yeah.
Don't have the minimum skill level. Oh well. Hang on, didn't I already meet Sari? Yeah, I did.
What?
the forge hot, stranger. If you need repair work for armor or weapons, Aye? And I suppose you're here to preach the virtues of helping my lazy neighbours. More like buzzards. I've been there before. I know what life is like in the gutters. I'll pay my part, aye. But it's you that's more deserving, I think. Here's some coin.
Well, that was quick.
Right, then.
Glad I did all that speech training. Oh, well, not speech training, speech level up.
Kara Brown, if you need anything before you head back out to Detir, share them with who? With... Oh, I see. It's not enough that I scrape out something for myself. You can't succeed in this city without someone coming to collect. You mean it, don't you? You actually care about them. Fine, I'll give my part. And thanks for your compassion.
Thank you for having a heart. See, this is working out pretty lovely.
Yes? Ah, and so our guest from the villa has come to my shop. Is there anything in particular you're looking for?
Again, this is the same voice actor as like a third of all the Dunmer in Skyrim. I'm half expecting him to sell me goods from Morrowind at any moment.
We have some of the brightest minds and best intentions you can find in the Feylands. It is lucky for all that we settled here. I make my living as a gem crafter. I have a small stock of my own, but I can also perform sage crafting services, if needed. I used to make gems for use in a number of the Basilica's experiments. Just recently, I crafted a number of items to be sent to Alistar Tower.
Oh.
Oh, nothing special. Just a regular shipment of goods. Nothing out of the ordinary, anyway.
Mm-hmm.
You'll be back.
Shopping for books? Ah, the guest of Sandstone Villa. If you've a head for books, then please peruse my wares. When I was younger, I used to be a scrivener in the Domus Politica. But like so many, my eyesight began fading, so I stopped writing books and began selling. I carry books and tomes of all shapes and sizes, plus another few odds and ends for anyone curious. Though many here concern themselves with study in the academics, we also have fine craftsmen and artisans in the walls. Much of my stock is their work. We carry a wide assortment of reading materials. We have historical texts such as Nemmius Pergam's On the History and Nature of the Fae, and Cranius's Gnomish History. We also carry texts and manuscripts such as Metallurgian Method, and even the more whimsical children's literature of Phineas Calidus.
Oh, let's see what you've got. Asta History. That's a lot of stuff. We're not reading all of that. We also already have some of these.
Come again.
Welcome.
Let's save before we talk to this guy, because we're gonna have to convince him.
What? I've a fully stocked apothecary if you need it. Driador's always got your needs covered. I knew better than to think my prosperity would go unnoticed. It seems all my success helps others instead of myself. A naive sentiment. We could change them, certainly. But only to make them more dependent. I'll be here.
This is why I quick save before these conversations. I am not above a little bit of save scumming.
I knew better than to think my prosperity would go on. Generosity is not something seen that often here. If not in my neighbors, I might place my trust in you. I'll donate to the poor, and why not to you as well? It's a nice enough place if the gnomes take a shine to what you can do. I can make potions like their greatest, so I get to do trade in the Arcadium. I came to Edessa a few years back. Used to live up in Galette, in the Red Marches. A shame about what happened there, if what I hear is true. I've wandered Detir nearly all my life. There's a trove of reagents that can save your life, if you know how to use them. Some fanatics, calling themselves the cult of Balin, are sacrificing people to their god. Or so's the rumor.
Well, we'll get to that eventually, I'm sure. Alright.
I'll be here.
Recipes, etc., etc.
Yes?
Sage crafting altar. What does that note say? To all merchants of the Arcadium and Marketplace, we will be having a guest staying at the Sandstone Villa. Should they make any purchases from your stocks, please send detailed lists of the transactions to the Domus Politica for proper tracking. Okay.
What?
So these guys have basically been told to spy on me through my purchases. Tome of artifacts, we don't need that. One more reason not to buy anything here, I guess.